Soul, Stacie Overman here, your founder of this amazing tribe and the founder of the 3-month personal coaching New You program. The topic today is health and how important is health to you right now in your life? What's going on in your body? What's going on that your body is screaming at you saying, hello, dear one, we need healing in this area. Hello, dear one. What's pressing on you? What's pushing on your body? Let's talk about that. My last video, I mentioned, are you sick of being sick? We're still talking about health. Health is so powerful. Health can stop you in your tracks. Health can literally derail you from accomplishing the things you came here to accomplish. Health can derail you from moving forward in the same aspect that you were accustomed to moving forward. Hi, ladies. Health can stop you from being able to participate with your children and your grandchildren the way you want to. Health can stop you from participating in a career or your soul's purpose, being able to help others in a profound way, sharing Christ consciousness light with the world. If your health is suffering, can you imagine what else could be going on in your life in a better way? Hi, Becky. Hello, ladies. Hello, hello. Hi, Angie. So if you're sick of being sick, let's tap into what's happening in the body. What's going on? There's many of us amazing light workers that are dealing with autoimmune disease. And I am a huge proponent of sharing and teaching the importance of listening to your body. Because if there is something going on in your body, that is a sign that something needs healing on an emotional level, right? We have these, hi Angie, we have these emotional buckets, I call them, and the things that happen to us in our life that are traumatic or dramatic land in these emotional energy buckets or these containers, and they're stored there until we go in and heal them, release them, give them gratitude, and let them go. With my clients, I talk about this is our little red wagon, all filled up with these amazing boxes of stuff we didn't deal with, right? And how many of us pull this little red wagon all our life filled with all of this baggage, all of this stuff that we shove down and shove down and shove down. Are you a stuffer? I was a stuffer. I was a stuffer. I would stuff shit down, right? I would stuff it because I didn't want to deal with that. I'll bite my lip and I'll stuff that and I'll walk off and turn the other cheek and not deal with it. I'll bite my lip. I'll bite my tongue. I didn't speak my truth. I didn't handle the situation properly. I went years in a really unhappy marriage and I was a stuffer. I stuffed it and stuffed it and stuffed it. I didn't know what to do with it. No one taught me how to handle this traumatic stuff that happens to us in our life. What happened to me? Soon after I got out of that disgruntled marriage, bam, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. Why? Because I was stuffing all of this stuff that happened over oodles and oodles of years of my life, not just from the marriage, but from childhood. Everything piled on top of each other creates this low vibrational frequency in the body. And the body is screaming at you, hello, you need to heal me. Heal me, deal with this, because if you don't deal with it, it will come out in some aspect in your body. That is why it's so imperative to heal mind, body, and soul. And don't get me wrong, I mean, I'm not a doctor, and doctors have their place, absolutely have their place. And we need that type of help every once in a while. However, there's so many other things that you can do that are proactive, that you can go within and heal on a deep soul level, which then follows suit because it changes and shifts the vibrational frequency within your body, and your body then begins to heal. Your cells begin to heal, your DNA begins to heal, and you heal on a completely different level, right? See all you beautiful people. Hi, Catherine. And so if you're dealing with something like an autoimmune disease, Crohn's disease, psoriasis, arthritis, diabetes, MS, thyroid issues, I know I'm forgetting some, fatigue issues. I mean, fatigue is huge. I remember when I was battling cancer, boy, I would hit a wall and there was nothing I could do to even continue doing anything. I had to sit. I can remember it took me 2 hours to get dressed one day after taking a shower. I was like, what? I'm 36 years old. I can powerhouse through this. Nope, wasn't happening. So literally, when you are faced with something that's going on in your body, it stops your life. I couldn't pick up my babies. My kids, I had 3 children. One was, she was like 15 years old, 14 years old. I had 2 others that were like 4 and 5. I couldn't even pick my kids up. I had trouble taking my teenager to the mall to go school shopping. I was like, yes, I'm doing this. We got there. I drove an hour to the mall. I got to the mall. We walked in and that fatigue hit and I had to sit. I was panicked thinking, how am I going to get my daughter and her friend back home? I can't even drive. I can't even walk. I can't even get back to the car. My daughter had to go and find a security guard to find a wheelchair. Like, life stops. Some things you have to figure out what your new normal is just to accommodate this dis-ease that's happening. Hi, Erica. And then you have to accept like what that new normal looks like. But you don't have to live like that. And the sooner you figure out, yeah, I've got to do some deep soul healing, the sooner you can nip this stuff in the bud and it doesn't expand to be something that's deadly, right? How many of us are like thinking, wow, for me, I'm going to be 50 and gosh, next month, holy heck, how did that happen? And I've got an amazing little grandson and I want to be here for him. I want to experience life with this little boy. I don't want something to happen to where I don't get to see him graduate from high school. I don't want something to happen to where my life is cut short because I didn't take care of me, right? So how many of you are like, gosh, I want to be here for my kids. I want to be here for my grandkids. 50 is the new, 30? Come on, girls. Right? Like, we're still young. We shouldn't be planning our demise. We shouldn't be thinking, well, if I get a few more years, I'm good. No. It's time for youthen. It's time to heal. It's time to go within and connect with innate within us, connect with that God source light and start utilizing your God-given gift to heal from within. And I can help you with that. Hi, Susan. She says, and you are absolutely right when you say certain conditions becomes the new norm, sometimes you don't even remember what it feels like to feel normal, right? Oh my gosh, right? I have a beautiful friend that she became my friend because she took my program, and she's dealing with MS and has been for many years. Now, the great thing, she sent me a big old email, and I just wrote down a couple things that she had shared with me, but she says, because of learning in the program how to go within and start that deep soul healing process, she's already experienced less joint pain. Her physical movements are not so heavy and weak and strained now. And before the program, she could barely get through the day. And she's much more stable now. So can you imagine, as she continues to utilize all of the skills and techniques and exercises and healing modalities that I shared in the program with her, she continues to do this and continues to work with God innate within her to heal on a cellular level, how much better and better and better she can get to. I'm super excited to see that. And another one of my clients that went through the program, I remember she wasn't even halfway through. I think I mentioned this on the last video. Her doctor was like, wow, what are you doing? And she shared with him the exercises that I had given them. And he's like, do more of that, because we're cutting your blood pressure medicine in half. Her diabetes got better. Another client of mine came into the program with really bad fibromyalgia. How many of you have had that? We never even heard of fibromyalgia years ago. And now it's like the thing. Like, it seems like almost all of us beautiful souls have some form of that. And her fibromyalgia is so much better. So just imagine if you could have that power within your reach and understand how to begin that deep soul healing. It's imperative, mind, body, and soul. It's a whole package. You can't just put a Band-Aid on the body and expect everything else to follow suit, because what's going to happen is, let's give you medication, let's fix this, mask this, medication to lighten it or, make it less blaring in your life, if you will. Well, hopefully that medication doesn't cause some other issue, but it doesn't fix the emotional and the spiritual side of the healing need. So what can happen is that vibrational frequency that's low in your body continues to vibrate at a low vibrational frequency. It can come out as something else. Oh, and there's my dogs adding to that. Gracie. The brother must have moved. She's such a control freak. But it's so important, guys. And in fact, the one thing I wanted to share with this video is some of the emotional stuff that you're going to see creep up when you're dealing with these kind of things. And that is feeling out of control, right? Sometimes we just have no control because our bodies are not functioning the way they used to be. If you've got an issue with Crohn's disease or an issue with some kind of issues with digestion, you may be thinking like, wow, I've got to drive to work and I have an hour drive. Maybe I shouldn't eat a thing, because if I eat breakfast or I eat something, I might not make it because there's no restroom. I might not make it. Or if you have a meeting and you actually have to mentally think out, can I eat? Will there be a bathroom nearby? How frustrating is that? Like, it controls the whole freaking way you live. And you don't have to be that way. So you feel out of control. A lot of times there's anger when they diagnose. I remember being dang pissed off when they told me I had cancer. I was already helping my husband battle cancer at the time. I was like, what? I don't have time for this crap. Are you kidding me? And for 2 years, I was on this huge journey of battling cancer. Another thing, denial, right? Sometimes it's like, no, I'm not dealing with that. And then it just creeps up and catches up and catches up and keeps on getting worse and worse and worse. Fear, right? We can go into fear mode, into fight or flight mode. We can become isolated, shutting ourselves off from the world, not knowing how to handle things, maybe even being so sick that you maybe can't even really go to work and function the way you used to. Low self-esteem, depression, anxiety, right? If you haven't got my free ebook gift yet, 5 easy techniques to relieve anxiety, I encourage you to grab that. Once you plug your info in on that link, and I'll put the link here too, it should pop right into your inbox within like 5 minutes, and double check your spam box or junk box, whatever it might be called on your end, because sometimes it goes there. But start that. I promise you, if you can do that every day for 30 days, you're going to notice a difference. So, ladies, thank you for joining me. I want to help you. I can help you. This program, it's so interesting because, we think, oh, it's all about divine messages. And it isn't. The thing about the divine message piece, that's like the bridge. When we heal and do self-mastery on ourselves, the walls come down, the spider webs move away, the veil gets thinner, and guess what? Now you have an amazing connection with Source, with Spirit, with your loved ones. All of those things start to open up. That's just like the gift bonus. And then I teach you how to handle that. But the core meat and potatoes is doing the self-mastery. It's doing the healing. It's doing the stuff that even needs healing from past lives and generations of your family. That's the meat and potatoes. That's what is the best part of this program. And then once you've done that, it's like, ta-da, here's your gift. And now you're able to heal others, and you're able to help others with divine messages. You're able to understand them clearly. So let's work on you. Let's work on you. So I am looking for those beautiful souls that are like, man, this sounds like me. Okay. And if you're serious, I'm not looking for the curious. I'm looking for the serious people that are ready. Like, I am sick of being sick. I am ready to change my life. I'm doing it. Reach out to me. Let's book a discovery call. Let's make sure I can help you, and let's get you enrolled. All right. Have a blessed day. Angel kisses. Till next time.